Good morning, gamers! Welcome back to Hellstormwargaming. I hope you're all doing well. My name is Mikey, and thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome. Welcome to the morning news. We've got loads and loads of stuff to talk about. It's a gamerific morning because there's been so much going on in the gaming community. So much going on. Let me try refreshing this. Come on, catch up, chat. Chat, come on. Come on, chat. There we go. Hello, chat. There we go. I can see you now. Welcome to the stream, baby. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're all doing well. Again, my name's Mikey. Welcome to the morning news. And what I'm doing is stalling because nothing works until I actually start streaming these days. It's actually crazy. Works perfectly after I've started. So welcome. Let me know who you are, where you're watching from. I just want to let you know. Streamer bot, come on now. Stop it. Stop it, streamer bot. I just want to let you know that it is the final week. It's the final few days to buy tickets to Hellstorm Super All-Stars 2. If you're looking for a last-minute weekend getaway and wanting to come play some excellent Warhammer on 5 excellent types of terrain for 6 excellent rounds with 6 beautiful people, it's the last week to buy. It's the last week to buy a ticket. You have until Saturday. Okay, you have until Saturday this week. And whilst I'm stalling, whilst I'm going, yes, I know it says connecting. It's about to not say connected. Watch this. It's already said no. It's already said no. Bam, that's worked. Okay. Cool. Connected. Chat. Somebody say something! Beautiful! It's working! We're up and running. Hello to everyone! Welcome! Hope you're all doing well. Poop! I love that. Look, it works. Wait for it. It's catching up. There it is. Boop. A little boop for you. It is. Welcome. What a good tune to start the stream with. What a banger. What an absolute banger. Gets you in such a good mood. Incredibly tempting to go. How about just fucking do it? All right. Shadow, so what if I say I'll give you a discount? Right? What if I say you go to my website by typing !shop in chat? Okay. !shop. It takes you to my store. Mods, can one of you type that in chat, please? It takes you to my store. Bam. You go here, right? And now I'm logged in, so I get a discount because I own the shop, right? I own it. But what you can do is you can press add to basket. You can go to cart, right? And you can type coupon code last chance like that. Okay. Typing in like that, I bet you something cool happens. I would try it out, all right? And then when you're there, you're already there, aren't you? You know what I mean? You're already there. I'm giving you a free discount. I don't know what else you could ask for me, okay? I don't know what else you want from me. So if I was you, I would just do it. YOLO. Come meet me. Come meet Kirioth. Come meet Valrak. Come meet Pleasant Kenobi. All right? This kind of Nepo shop. You get the same discount by using the member code, okay? You get the same discount if you subscribed to the website because it gives you a discount on everything in store. You know? You'd have to be a right chump to not use a free discount. Kirioth, exactly. Oh, I work weekends. That's the wrong chat. That's the wrong one. Exactly. I'm giving you free money. All right? Food is included. Food is free. All right? I'll feed you on both days. All right? We've got fried chicken and chips as one of the options. We got some good looking food. All right. If you win, I'm going to give you a golden ticket and free money. All right. I'm literally going to send you money from my bank account. All right. 500, 300, 200 for first, second, third, and golden tickets for all. Liam Dempsey's going to be there. Innes Wilson from StatCheck is going to be there. It's the place to be that weekend. It's literally the biggest event ever. What about my ultra vegan berry diet needs? We also have vegan and lactose options as well. Lactose free options. Loads of people are going to be there, so it's the time to turn up. Joe from Liam's channel is going to be there. All right, I'm trying to think of all the other celebrities. There's so many to remember. Valrat, Kirioth, Vince, Liam, Innes from StatCheck. Loads. How are you doing, Kirioth? Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in. We've got loads of news to talk about today, but I just wanted to say, I wanted to get it out there. If you're coming to my event, spam it in chat right now saying, I'm going. I'll be there. All right? I'm there as well. That's true. The reason I'm spamming it is because it is literally the last week. All right? You can only buy a ticket up until this weekend. George is there. You can meet my mom. Yeah, that's true. But there's loads of people in chat that's going to be there. It's going to be a great time. So if you want to come down, look, I'll even let you bring booby models. All right? I'll even let you bring booby models if you really want to. If someone gets offended, I'll deal with it, but... I was at WTC and too scared to greet anyone. Hope I can overcome it. Well, when you come and say hi, you know, or when I come and say hi to you because I make an effort, say, hey, I'm Jadowson, all right? Here's my booby Eldar. And I'd be like, hell fucking yes, dude. So again, it's the last week. So if you haven't already, grab a ticket. It's last chance. It's a weekend away. Come and have some fun. There's like dog tracks there, so you can have a look, go and watch the dogs if that's something you're interested in. There's a casino next door, and you're in the heart of Sheffield. All right, it's going to be a great time. Going to be a great time. All right. Let me tell you about the news today. All right. It's worth going to meet Mama Storm on her own. And she cried last time. It's hilarious. The news. The biggest game is finally coming to the PC. All right. Burger and a bet on Saturday night. To be fair, Des, that was decent. You know? It was decent. So we all went to the casino for food because, like, we'd obviously, like, stayed late to make sure it was all locked up and stuff. So I'd booked the table at the casino just because it's convenient. We got the triple B, all right? It was a burger, a beer, and a bet for like 15 quid or something. It was insanely cheap. It was hilarious. You got a burger, like a burger meal, which was nice. You got a pint, a beer, or you got whatever drink you wanted. You didn't have to get beer. I think I had a Coke because I was driving. And then you got a £5 bet. And I was like, this is the best 15 quid I've spent all day. I also hadn't spent any other money that day. It was good 15 quid spent. But it was good. It was good, Des. Des came with us. A few of us went. But I took my mum to a casino for the first time. That was very strange. I watched her put £5 into a machine. Very weird. Very weird watching your mother gamble in a casino. But I think Elliot won a tenner. So it was good. It was good. The triple B. That was it, Big C. The triple B. So the biggest game is finally coming to PC, and we've got a huge update for it. The biggest game you've ever heard of. Also, there was loads of trailers for Gamescom, which I thought we could have a look at some of the highlights, some of the interesting ones, including Warhammer Space Marine 2. We got some drama about some of the biggest games that are coming out, that have come out yesterday. Which I've also missed one of my links, which I'll definitely have to get open. 1 second, chat. 1 second, baby. 1 second. I definitely bookmarked. There's one. There's one. We've got some drama regarding the biggest game. And then, also, chat, is that there's been a huge AI dunk by Games Workshop. Okay, remember when I made a video about a little someone who went on a little podcast and came across as a massive arse wipe? Well, guess what? I'm gonna wipe my arse with these new rules because it's hilarious. They can get fucked. So we're gonna have a look at the Golden Demon drama that's happening. All right, so we got a bunch of drama, and then finally, as a finisher, we're gonna have a look and break down the secret level teaser trailer, which is the Prime Video series that is coming out by Amazon Prime, including Warhammer animation. All right, so that's the plan today. That's the plan. We've got a bunch to go over. If we've got time to do some daily games, if we've got time, we'll shoot the shit. But I just want to say thanks everyone for tuning in. Really appreciate it. There's the preview of the headlines. If you've got any interesting news that you've seen that I've not mentioned just now, let me know in chat. We'll try and have a look at it. We'll do a little detour. If you have never tuned into one of my streams, welcome. My name's Mikey. I stream every single Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I stream Monday. I talk about 40k exclusively and Age of Sigmar. I talk about Warhammer specifically. On Wednesdays, it's a bit more loose, where we look at a little bit wider range, such as gaming. And Fridays, I play games on the channel, whether that's Warhammer, Age of Sigmar, 40k, Age of Sigmar, etc. We play physical tabletop games on Fridays live. Okay. And I want to say a massive thank you for kicking us off with the first members of the day. It's Jamartin. Thanks for the 5, bud. Really appreciate it. That's fucking... What a fucking legend. What a fucking boy. Honestly, thank you, mate. Really appreciate it. We're at 6:30. Let's try and hit 6:50 today. Okay? There's 80 people watching. That's 1 in 4. And if you think, I wonder which one of the 4 I am, it's probably you. It's time to become a member. All right? If you have already become a member or you've been gifted a membership, maybe it's time to pay it forward. Say thanks to everyone who's gifted you a membership and give someone else a membership so they can access our Discord for 30 days to get access to exclusive content behind the scenes and just basically hang out with a great community, okay? And by doing that, you support me as well. Oh, we've also got the points. We've got the points to look at, which we'll do first. We'll do the points first before we get into the gaming stuff. Thank you, Kyrie. Appreciate it. All right. And also... you can become a member as little as £1.99 a month to get extra access to the Discord. If you become a member as £4.99 a month, you get access to the premium videos. When I miss a stream, I put out a video, especially for my members. And also, you get your name on the end credits. If you really want to support higher, there are multiple levels, including the Parasocial Gang, which gets you access to a premium behind-the-scene WhatsApp group with me. We've been talking loads about Blood Angels in there, okay? That's all I'm going to say. We've been showing off a lot in there. It's a really cool community in there. We've got a good bunch of people. It's very cool to be there. And then finally, we have the highest tier if you want to go crazy. But it's a bit of a meme tier, all right? It's a little bit of a meme tier. But if you did want to go higher, you wanted to support the channel more, you can join the Parasocial Gang, get joined the WhatsApp group, get chat to me. I obviously still answer in Discord and stuff like that, but WhatsApp is like literally directly to my phone. I'll literally sell you my phone number. Because the reason we started that is because I had a cool stream idea, which I actually wanted to do today. Now, all the stuff, I think all the stuff has arrived, all the stuff I'll need to do the stream idea, which is obviously the Space Marine playthrough with a twist. With a twist, let's just say. Everything has arrived. I just haven't quite set it up yet, which is why it's not happening today. I'm hopefully going to have it set up by the end of the week, and then I can either plan to do it next week or the week after. That's the plan. I'm going to cut Mikey a price his phone number. I've blocked everybody I don't know, actually. Everyone who's not on that same tier, I've had to block them. Sorry, Kyrie. But Jamartin, thank you so much for the 5 gifted, dude. Really appreciate it. All right, let's have a look at the points. Games Workshop have done another sneaky, and it is getting actually fucking annoying. It's actually getting fucking annoying at this point. They've updated the Imperial Agent or the Munitorum Field Manual with Imperial Agents and haven't told anyone. They haven't bothered saying anything. They've just kept it to themselves, which is fucking annoying. The codex isn't out. They haven't announced that they're updating the points, and they've updated them. They updated them today, between now and midnight, okay, in the last 10 hours. Now, as far as I'm aware, the only thing that's been updated here is Imperial Agents, because obviously they've got a new codex that's coming at the end of this week. That's when it officially launches. But I just want to clarify, if you are coming to Super All-Stars 2, this information isn't relevant. We aren't using the new codex. It was dropped too close. Okay, just wanted to let you just clarify that. But as you can see, they've shown off the new points. Obviously, the green, red, and orange. Well, for the enhancement does make a difference, but for all the green stuff, it's like, whoa, they're down in points. It actually doesn't fucking matter, because all of this is referencing the codex. Now, you've not been playing with the codex because it's not out, all right? And no one bothers showing the points. But also, you've been playing with the index, which is wildly different points a lot of the time, okay? Because you might be like, whoa, Deathwatch are down? 10 models to 200 points, that's down? Well, actually, they're the same points as they are now, all right? This is too hyped to be played in the background. All right, so you're like, whoa, Death Watcher down? That's crazy. But actually, they're the exact same point. All right. They've not changed. So we should have a look at what's actually come down. We've obviously had lots of rules changes, but what's actually got cheaper? What's actually got cheaper? Let's have a look. I kind of wish I'd downloaded the old ones so I could compare. But the main thing is obviously this is the first time we have two sets of points. We have two sets of points. Because this is the points value you use if you are essentially allying. So it says every model has the Imperium keyword. If you are allying them in as like a requisition unit using the whatever their individual rules called. Army ruled. Assigned agents, that's it. Then this is the army you use. If you use assigned agents to add it to your army, these are the points. Now, obviously, none of these are different or like up or down or whatever, but they are very different from these points up here. Do I have Imperial agents? I don't have his Imperial agents as a list thing on here. That's annoying because that means I can't build a list with them. I'm going to have to pay for Warhammer Plus to add a new list. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. Calidus Assassin. Oh, let's show we start from the top. Calidus Assassin was 100 points. The Calidus Assassin has been buffed and remained the same. Okay. Yeah, shall we do the real? The real points up and down? Let's do it. Because the Calidus Assassin hasn't come down in points. Not realistically. It has in terms of the Codex. But it hasn't changed. Okay. That's remained the same. Corvus Blackstar. Oh god, I can't do the Chaos. The Death Watch shit. Colexus 85. That's up 15. I don't know why they do this. It's so frustrating. Eversaw's definitely up. Definitely up. Was 75 points. Up 30 points. I think Death Watcher remained the same. The kill team especially. Grey Knight Terminators. Again, I can't reference that because it's not an Imperial agent right now. Imperial Navy Breaches are 105. So they're down 15. Obviously, Exaction. $110. They're down 20. Because these are the real points changes. But the thing is with it, just sent you the June version. Oh, thanks, bud. The thing is with it is that these are when you run them in the Codex, which is actually going to feel quite weird because really, if you're when we look at the other points, that's the points you're going to be paying if you're allying them in. Inquisitor was 55, I think. 55, that's the same. Courtier 75, that sounds about right. Yes. Now Draxus, auto take. Draxus. Uh, 85, so down 10. Greyfax 65, same. Agents. Did they have that as a unit before? Inquisitorial Henchman. Oh yeah, it's basically 50 or 100. They're kind of like a new unit, so I'm not going to look at them because they can't take the Demon Host or the Servitors anymore. They went up to 160, so I just don't think that's worth looking at. Minister and Priest is new. Oh no, not that one. That's new. Navigator's new. Road Trader Entourage was 105 and it's 4 models. So that's down 30 points. Woo, baby. So this is a battle squad, 100 points for 10. It's not bad. Subductor. 110. So that's down, what? 110? 25? Vigilante squad. Very vigilant. 105. Down 20. The Vindicari. Uploads. Up 30. And then what we got left? Voidsman. Voidsman. We're 50 or 100. Now they're just 6 models. You gain a model, so they're kind of new. So in terms of you play fucking Imperial agents as an army because you're a fucking psychopath. That is the points changes. Okay, from what you're actually playing. Then the detachment enhancements, again, we didn't really touch them. Imperial Irish Fleet is one most people are going to play. They didn't change. All the rest you kind of like not really bothered about. But it really comes when you're looking at these points, right? Because like people are always taking assassins. So these Khaled's assassin stayed the same. Kalex's assassin is up 15. The one that people are all talking about, the Vindicare, once again, 150 points is actually wild. Actually so expensive. That means it's gone up. It's almost double the points for the being able to ignore or not. Where's Deathwatch? I'll do Deathwatch in a minute. I'm doing Imperial Agents right now. How do you make this work as an army? Well, if you check out last week's stream, where we had Imperial Agents versus Custodes, if you like check it out, then go and watch the battle report. But it is a bit chucked together, yeah, for sure. Is he the only unit that can ignore Lone Operative? I'm pretty sure he is, yeah. Check out Cicero Battle Squad. One model. Cicero Battle, one model, 115 points. The most OP, toughest 3 1-win model in the game. That's funny. Do you think a Vindicare could take out 150 points of high-value enemy characters? No. I think he has a chance against a lot of characters, but not of like medium to light characters, you know. Type is kind of 18. Didn't they get the limited in the recent Balanced Data Slate? Or was that exclusively Grey Knights? What else are you normally taking as an ally? You're taking the Voidsman, maybe? 70 points, so they're up 20, really. You get the dog, though, free. Breaches, 90 points. They're cheaper than they were. Exaction squads are all 10 man now. What are you taking? What people are taking as allies now? It's like Draxus, right? Draxus is 95. So she's up 10 points if you take her as an ally. Imperial Agents, maybe, but they're kind of like a new unit, so you don't really have proper comparison. But they're probably up 10 points. The Voidsman over at 5 to 10. I think you have to take the dog now. I don't have the codex. I think my codex is downstairs. I think you always get the dog with what Inquisitorial Agents, you would say, or Voidsman. Because Voidsman's at arms, you could take Voidsmaster, Voidsman, and then 0 Canid, or you take another 50 points to Canid, which you'd never do. I think you get the dog free. So the stuff you normally take in, Khaled's Assassin, remain the same, just a free buff as an ally, which is great. Kalex's Assassin, you probably never take in. He's decent. I like his points. He's gone up points. He's actually more worth considering. Because he kind of plays a bit like a Khaled's now. Especially because of what? He's got 3-inch deep strike or something stupid. Which is great. And then the Vindicare, I don't think the Vindicare was worth. I think if the Vindicare was like 105, 110 maybe, you'd be like, okay, I'll consider it. The unit in competition for index of voice is insane. Yeah, a lot of these, they've kind of just like slimmed them down by getting rid of all the options or making them standard. Eversaw, yeah, Eversaw's a good one. Eversaw 120. Up 40 points from before. He's definitely had a great buff. Is it worth 120 points? I think it's very army dependent. I don't think it's a drop in every army, whereas like a Calidus Assassin was definitely a consider dropping in every army. The Navy Breaches come in the Skull on Tracks. I've left my cadets downstairs. I can go find out, but I can't remember off the top of my head. But in terms of death, what? Well, I think Grey Knight Terminators are, what, 210 now? Are they 210 now? Brotherhood Terminators. Brotherhood Terminators are 210. So if you take them as an ally, they're still 210. But in the Codex, if you take them as a part of an army, they're 190. Which is pretty decent. You don't get quite as many buffs as for the Grey Knight Terminators, which is why they're a bit cheaper, I think. So I don't think 190 is crazy. The unit is the same. The unit data sheet is the same, basically. But obviously you don't have access to any of the stratagems. Or other characters to attach to them. If you wanted all 4 assassins to swap between, you're still paying 150 each for each assassin. Yeah, so if you wanted to, if you're running exclusively Imperial agents, one of the rules for them is if you're playing assassins, you can swap the assassins. Oh no, you're not paying 150, Josh. You're not paying 150. If you're playing exclusively Imperial agents, you can swap your assassins at the start of the game as long as you don't go over points. So if you take Vindicare, Eversaw, Calexis. Yes, if you take a Vindicare or an Eversaw, you can actually swap between them. And I think they're unique. I don't think you can have more than one of the same one. So it's basically only if you're like running like 2 assassins, you can like go, I'll take 2 Vindicares and then I can, or 1 Vindicare, 1 Eversaw, and I can swap to Calexis or Calidus if I need to. If you're playing Grey Knights, can you take 60 normal Terminators and ally in 15 more? No, you can take 5 more because you can only take 1 Grey Knight Terminator squad as an ally because of the keyword it has. It's like requisition unit or something stupid. But also, just regards, if you're playing allies, you can't swap your assassins around. You have to take 1. So if you take a Vindicare, you have to take the Vindicare. You can't swap it. Well, the odd unit, that's heartbreaking. I don't think you want people dropping in 10 Terminators with lethal hits into any army ever, because it's a really good unit. Especially with like the right character attached, which I didn't properly study beforehand. I still think an Inquisitor with them is decent. Definitely not worth 150 points. No, I don't think the Vindicare is worth it. I don't think you're suddenly going to see Vindicares everywhere. I think you might see Eversaws, yeah. I think you'll still see Calidus. I think you potentially see a Calexis just because of the play it has of the 3. If I remember correctly, 3-inch deep strike on the Calexis, right? Which is really good for one model. So the good way to get a cheeky 4th Terminators in Grey Knights. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I just don't know what they add. Because, again, you can't target them with any stratagems while you're playing Grey Knights. You'll have 30 Grey Knight Terminators. And then you'll have, 30 Brotherhood Terminators as part of your Grey Knights army. And then a unit of 5 Grey Knight Terminators that can't use the stratagems. Calidus still feels like an auto-take. They just got better. I still think the Calidus is really good. Lone up is great. Uppy downy, deep striking is great. It's just the 12-inch +1 CP is good, but if you are there, you're usually in danger. But as you saw when I was playing on Friday, if you did watch that game, you can utilize it really well against combat armies as by move blocking them and not letting them getting them nearby. They lose their teleport movement stuff. Yeah, exactly. They can't uppy downy. They can't do anything. They're just there. Once they deep strike, they're on the board. But yeah, it's a way to get 5 more Grey Knight Terminators in. But I don't understand why Games Workshop haven't put an article out being like, hey guys, we put out the new update. Like, what the fuck? Are you kidding? But I said, just don't forget, if you are playing Super All-Stars 2 this weekend, last chance to buy tickets. Basically, the last day I'm going to be promoting it. After this, you're not going to see this logo. After this stream. This isn't relevant, so don't worry about it. We're letting Deathwatch have their final run out before the end. Same as our battle line in Grey Knights. Okay, well, you can take 60 then, yeah, as you said. So you can take 65 max. You can have 60 and then 5 that can't do anything. I don't know how many points is that. What's that, 1,200 points? Demo show's coming. Josh, there's still time to buy a ticket. This is the last week. But it's the last run out for Deathwatch and Imperial Agents as they are. And, well, yeah, and Blood Angels. I think, I don't know when the actual codex for Blood Angels will come out, because obviously we've seen the box for them come out, which is cool, but the codex isn't actually out, so it won't be tournament legal until the actual codex is on the shelf. So the box won't be legal at most tournaments. Has anyone submitted a Deathwatch list? I know one person is. But also, our rules cut-off is 2 weeks before list deadline. So it's like 3 weeks of stability. We use all FAQs, but all like points update that actually affects stuff that's being run. But we don't use codexes this close. You know, I think a week out. I think a week out something. But it's the book is out the same day as list submission, so we're not letting it in. 10 days, something like that, yeah. Either way, Imperial Agents is way too close because it's not out yet. It's out on Saturday, which is the same day. Let me check my pack. Let me check my pack. All FAQs will be in place that are released at least 10 days before the event. Any specific rules may be addressed by the TO if there's an issue. Any FAQs released after this date will be addressed at the time. That's to give me coverage in case there's a really stupid rule that needs FAQ in. Any codex or supplement released within 14 days of list submission or that is not readily available off the shelf in a Games Workshop store, such as boxes, will not be valid. So yeah, so I've pretty much covered it. The nice thing about running so many events is you kind of cover it. You kind of cover most of it. List sub is this weekend. Yes, mate, Saturday. Saturday before 8 o'clock. All right, if you start putting lists in at midnight, I'm going to tell you off. 60 Terminators to casual 2,500 points. You can squeeze in 30 Paladins for an additional 1,350, and then 5 more from Agents for 210. So only casual 4,160 points for 95 Terminators. Thanks, Matt. Appreciate the work you put in there. Yeah, Kev's bringing Deathwatch. The army that I used on Friday is the army that's getting one last run out as Deathwatch. Actual Deathwatch, none of that pretend shit. Spoilers. The one I used on Friday. The Friday just gone. Need to tech into Deathwatch. I think he's put it in BCP. I know what you mean now, though. Need to decide. Demon Prince on no. I don't know what you'd be swapping it with. I think the Demon Prince is a nice pick. Were you playing your own tournament? No, because I'm not a fucking scumbag. I only play in RTTs. Because they're just fun days out. I've got shit to do. I've got a tournament to run. I can't be playing myself. The only time you'll see me at the table is because I'm playing a buy. And if I'm playing a buy, I auto lose the game. I think the way we do buys is really fun. But a lot of people don't. Some people will have a buy play and they'll just play in the event. They'll just like try and win it, and then they'll drop out last minute. What we do is if you have a bye, is we take an average score from your previous games, or if it's the first round and you've got a bye, we give you 75 points, which is like quite a nice number. But we take the average score of your previous games, and then we play you against someone, and you have a win at that score. Let's say your average is 50 points. Before you start playing, you have an auto win of 50 points against whoever you're playing. So it might be Elliot or Tom or Billy or whoever like that, you know? And then what we do is we say, this is your win. You have 50-point win no matter what. But if you get more than 50, I'll give you that instead. Because the reason being is you could just get a free win and then just call it. But what I like to do is give you an incentive to play, an incentive to try hard during that game. No, not like try hard, but like try your best and actually have a proper game. Because you've already got a win. If you really want to and you're like, I can't be asked to play a bye game, fuck off to McDonald's or whatever. Go grab a pint from the bar and just chill for a few hours. And you've already got a free win. But if you would like to still play a game, we have a play set up for you. And you have like a challenge to do. Because like either way you've got to win. It doesn't matter if you play or don't play. But by saying you get this many or more, because we won't like, we're not like exactly like gonna like go try hard on you, not let you win, but like you're gonna have like a proper game with someone, and we give you like an auto score, which is cool, of like, here's an auto score, or you can try and beat it, you know. You got like a couple of hours, play a game. If you get more than that, I'll give you that instead, which I think is like a really fun way to do buys, and I don't know why more people don't do it. You know, if you're gonna be playing a buy game anyway, why give a set score? Like, or like if you get a buy you get 80. What if that person absolutely slapped the buy game and gets 100? I mean, they're having a buy game, so they're not going to be doing too well in the event most of the time, unless it's round one. I'll try so hard to crush the player, but the buy player get my 50 points. Yeah, exactly, you know? If you just like, I feel like giving an average is like, well, that's what you've been scoring all day, so you can have that. But if you can get more, I'll just give you that instead. You know, it gives you something to work towards. It gives you a reason to play a buy game rather than just to kill time. It's like I can kill time and I can try and get a higher score, which is cool. So, what ammo use if you have to play a buy Imperial Agents? Probably shouldn't say. Let's say that. Probably can't say. But the last time I played buy, I played Custodes, the new Custodes Codex, and it wasn't out. Which is fun. I played it in a few rounds. Buy round only available at bottom table. Yeah. Sounds so much better than how buys were handled at an event run by UK's biggest tournament organising org. I wonder who that is. I've got no idea. My mate was bottom of the rankings round 4 and got a buy score round 5 with no game option. Had to sit on the sidelines for 3 hours waiting for my game to finish before I drive home. That's brutal. I had a buy at the last All-Stars, scored 100 points against Orcs. Well, you played Magoo, so you're going to get 100 points either way. You know? But imagine if I'd just gone, no, you got 40 points. Enjoy. But yeah, the buy rounds for the last person. It's the bottom table. Again, round 1, if there is a buy, it's a bit frustrating. We kind of go like, here's an average of 75. You could play the best player in the world. You could play someone who's the first tournament. We can't really control the buy, so 75 feels like a good average. You played Billy. Excellent. Excellent. But like, yeah, the first round it can be for if, like, let's say the best player turns up, someone like the guy who writes Warhammer now, gets an auto buy of 75. It's going to feel a bit weird, but at least they're having a game and they're probably going to score more than that anyway. In any game they play, they probably score more than 75. But then if they get a buy later on, it's because they're at the bottom, literally the bottom of the rankings, or they've been they're like they're in the bottom bracket because we do wins and random. So like if they've got 0 wins and they're randomized into bottom table, they'll get a free buy. At my local area drop day 2, got offered free 80-point win or play for whatever I scored. I took the game and scored 96. Exactly. Perfect. Here's your buy opponent, Josh Roberts. Enjoy. If he gets a bye round 1, that's just saving someone else losing their first game. Exactly, Angron. I agree. Exactly. It's a win-win no matter what. If you go here's 75 or whatever, or you're average at that point. I once played a TO at a high table game. After his turn 2, he conceded and said he didn't need to play as he was the TO. What about me? So that was a bummer. Played 2 games in a turn. That's brutal. That's brutal. We once had one where we had a drop before I think we'd done the pairings and we had a drop before round 4, and it's a 5-round event, and it was like one of the top 4 dropped, and I was like, fuck, we can't give them a free win round 4. You can't give them a free win round 4. That's crazy. But then people don't like the pairings early, but they don't like repairs. So I was like, I'm going to have to go in there as a player, play the hardest I can and see if they can beat me. As like, you've not had a bye, you've had a proper game. If you lose, you lose. This isn't a free bye because it's because your opponent's gone. And then they dropped as well. I was like, oh, thank fuck for that. That's going to be such a drama-rific nightmare. Because, like, a bye is fine, because usually it's the bottom table, right? It doesn't matter if they play or they don't play or whatever. It's a bottom table. But when you have a drop in the top 4, you can't really go... You either go repair the entire event, which annoys everybody because you do it first thing in the morning after they've sat looking at a list all night. And there's like going, right, okay, here we are. We know what we're doing round 4. We've got our battle plan. Then I go, oh, actually, there's a repair. So I was like, the easiest fix is for me to run my tournament army against them as if I was playing in the tournament and then drop afterwards, win or lose. If they lose, then they would have had a hard game anyway. But I was like, it's just going to cause drama if I absolutely smash them. Or if they absolutely smash me, people will be like, oh, you gave him the game. And then they dropped. So I think it was 3rd and 4th both dropped. But they were like undefeated. So like 3rd and 4th, irrelevant really. But they both dropped. So that fixed itself. It was great. But I was just like, what the fuck do I do in this situation? Really, I should have just gone with repairing, you know. That's the safest option. There's a repair. But I didn't want to annoy everybody for the sake of one person. Because that's the problem. Like when you're running an event, you've got like 50 to 100 to 1,000 people to deal with, and you've got to kind of like balance or make snap decisions as the event organizer of how do you fix problems that are thrown at you that don't affect everybody. Because like one person dropping, let's say it's LVO, right? It's LVO like fucking round 9 or round 8 or whatever, I don't know. It's a late round at LVO. It's round 6, all right? This match is the decider, all right? So who makes it into the top 8? And then 3rd place drops just then. Like, what do? Do you repair the entire event? Or do you try and find a fix, you know? The chances of that happening are very slim because obviously that's middle of the day. But overnight, like, drops happen all the time. But then people always want the pairings of the night before. So it's really tough. So it doesn't happen too often, but like that was one time it did happen in the top 4. Because usually if you're in the top, you don't really drop anyway, unless it's like an emergency, which this case it was. But yeah, just a weird situation, definitely weird. Bottom tables don't matter, they're shit players. No. Buys at the bottom are less impactful because you're infecting one person. Buys in the top 4 affect that person and every single person who should be in the top 4, you know, or could have been in the top 4. Stop being silly. Stop being a little silly bastard. You do it with pain until just before the round start because players dropping is always strange to handle. Yeah, but people like the pairings early, right? You know, they love to like have the pairings as soon as the round finishes. People beg for me at the start of lunch for the pairings. I'm like, shut up! Vote for best painted. Can't believe Mikey from Hellstormwargaming said that. I'm going to post a quote on Reddit so they hate you more. You know what? Fuck Reddit. Post that, all right? Reddit can suck my dick. I fucking hate that place. I love reading Reddit, but actually interacting with Reddit is fucking just awful all the time. I say which trade table will be on stream, or you change it each round. As long as the stream goes ahead, it'll be random. Or like whatever that person's pulled. You know? Will hopefully be a case of whatever that person has pulled. If you're on table 1, you'll get table 1 terrain. If you're on table 5, you get table 5 terrain. We just tried to avoid it last time because I think we hit the same terrain multiple times in a row, so we ended up changing it up a little bit. But when you're playing on random tables, it literally doesn't matter. The bottom tables don't matter. That's where the shit Redditors play, Mikey 2024. Shut up! The joke, the actual joke I've had on Reddit. I haven't posted on Reddit in so fucking long. And then I asked a question, which got loads of really good interaction, a really good discussion. 40k comp Reddit can suck my dick. And you know what? I'll go on record and say that. You know? But like, fucking... Like, I went on Reddit, had a really great discussion, and then I put a video out of the same discussion, and people were like, actually, if you think 40k is too competitive, only people with a low IQ actually think that way. Like, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. How about that? Actually, I don't think it's too complicated. It's just fucking these fucking Zoomers who don't understand how to play. Like, shut up. 40k is not complex, right? It has too many documents to read. That doesn't mean it's complex. It means it's fucking just too much to read, all right? My title said it was complex. Why? Because that's shorter than typing. Is there too many documents in 40k? All right? Only high IQ Rick and Morty enjoyers can appreciate the complexity. Exactly. It's just like so fucking tip my hat fedora moment. Like, shut the fuck up. Game's simple as fuck. Folk just can't read. There's too many updates. That's the problem. There's sly updates that they don't even fucking tell you about. That's the problem. You know, that's why 40k is shit right now. That's why everyone's hating on 40k right now. It's because they update too often. And sometimes they update so often, they don't even put an article out about it. Just like the big fucking FAQ about Pivot. Just like the Imperial Agents fucking points that have come out today that they've not told anyone about. That's why it's complex. Oh, it makes me so angry. Makes me so angry. Rules updates are woke. True. True. So woke. Alright, chat. Fuck it. Let's get into the news, shall we? Yorkshireman comes out against Reading. I'm so bad. I'm getting so wound up. Why do you be nice to me, chat? Hey, Mikey, nice hair today. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. At least there's one of you. At least there's one of you being nice. Well, Mikey, we really appreciate everything you do for us. Thanks, chatter. Thanks, random chatter. I bet there's news stories for you in Discord. Can I have a link to this?
Member.
Oh. I was so mad I turned my mic off. Gary, thanks for becoming a member, bud. We're only 21 away from the member goal now. All right. And we're losing members by the second. So become a member and get a membership right now. All right. Do it fucking now. I'm not carrying on till you do it. I tried to say perfectly still like I'd frozen. Anyway, Temu. Shein has sued Temu for copyright infringement as it fends off similar allegations from a host of brands and independent artists. In a civil complaint, the Chinese-linked fast fashion player accused Temu routinely stealing his designs and alleged an employee stole confidential trade secrets. These are both Chinese companies. They don't give a fuck about copyright. They don't give a fuck about copyright. What are they saying? Raw dog in the stream, that's me. Oh my god, how many pop-ups? Go away. The suit filed on Monday in Washington, so on American soil. Chat, so wasn't my door. I think I've had a parcel. Have you all read the article? I can't talk about this anymore. They're here. They're at the door. They're at the door now, chat. I've been sent a gift. Chat, I want a freebie. They sent the Pinkertons. I've been sent a controller by GameSir. That's very cool, actually. It's called the Calyx Flux controller. It comes with 1 free month of Game Pass. So if you don't have Game Pass Ultimate, I'm about to show a code on screen. If it has a code in it. And it'll be like first one to get it. They saw that I was a gamer because I played Elden Ring, and they were like, "We really like what you do on Elden Ring, so here's would you use one of our controllers?" USB-C, nice, love that. Ooh, that's pretty. That's pretty, isn't it? Oh, it's like see-through with the board underneath. Oh, the triggers feel so nice. What's the design based on? I don't know. They just said, do you want a K-Lead Flux or a K-Lead LED? And I was like, I'll have a Flux, please. I think it's just a unique design. Prefer the Deadpool controller. That's one of one, bro. I don't think you're getting one anytime soon. There's a Game Pass Ultimate code. Okay, chat, you all ready? Who wants Game Pass Ultimate? Here you go. How's the D-pad? It's nice. Is your posting members Discord? Maybe. I'll just show the screen. There you go. Who's got it? Imagine. 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 I think most people here are members anyway. Clipped and screenshot taken. I don't think you did, because I don't think you'd be able to see it. Your camera's way too trash. Conklin Stewie, this camera's worth more than you get paid in a month. It's not really. I think this camera's £900. I'm moving too fast. Go. Starts with a 7. Go, go, go. It's gone. Hope you got it. Hope you got it. Let me know who got it. Congrats to you. It comes with a threaded cable. That's pretty fucking hype. I love threaded cable. You know, like the fabric on the outside. Really nice. Unless you were like running big long cables like fucking camera cables like I do, and you're trying to pull them through ceilings and it like literally wears through it all. Oh. Chat goes silent. Everyone's trying to fucking screenshot that code. Cats love those cables, I bet. The thing is, chat, I don't use Xbox, I use Nintendo Switch controllers. Oh, I mean, it works. How do I put the LEDs on? It has built-in LEDs, I just don't know how to turn them on. I think it's a Chinese brand. Everything has bits of Chinese on it. Nintendo all the way. Yeah, I love the Nintendo controller, but the problem is like, when you've got like Game Pass on the PC, it doesn't always work. Which is like super annoying. English. All this to work out how to turn the LEDs on. Hold M to change. I don't think that's doing anything. I don't think the LEDs are working. I'm pretty sure it has LEDs. Try hairpin. Hold. And then hold those for 2 seconds. No, maybe I need the software. Maybe I need the new software, chat. Anyway, it's a very pretty controller. There's the company. Game, sir. Just the game. I got a free sticker. What's this? Is there a bag for it? Have I got a cloth wipe for it? Chat, they sent me a wipe. It comes with a wipe because it's got... Just polishing my controller. Have you turned it off and on again? I'm going to unplug it and plug it back in. The controller works. I can open Steam. There you go. I've opened... You can't see. I've opened Steam. Go away. How do I get out of Steam? Ah! Let me out! Oh, only the Xbox button's working. I think I probably need software for this. Okay, I'll look at that in a bit. Very cool, though. Thank you, GameSir, for the free controller that I can't figure out how to get to work. And you are calling Warhammer complicated? I am. Clearly. Right. So Sheen are copyright claiming Temu. Right, okay. Let's talk about the news. We're a fucking hour in. Expensive third-party controller. I don't even know how much they are. How much are they? They're supposed to be mint. There's the one. I'm like 9% sure they're supposed to be LEDs. They're definitely LEDs because there's no yellow in there. That's the one I've got. There's some other ones there. This is the other one they offered me. The just the LEDs, but I preferred the gold. And then they've offered me like a mobile thing, the mobile controller. I was like, I don't want that. I do not care for this. I think this one. I do not care for this. I'll have a look. I'll get it working. Thanks for the Game Pass. Did you get it? Stu, did you get it? Actually. And I also said it started with a 7 because it didn't look properly. Well done, mate. Well done. Congrats, Stewie. Well deserved. Well deserved. There you go. Free Game Pass. Thank you, GameSurf, for giving Stewie free Game Pass. Right, but I can't wait to get this controller working because there's a whole load of games that are coming out that we need to talk about. Time to play Sea of Thieves. It's actually a really good game on Game Pass at the minute. Lies of P, excellent. It comes with EA Play, which is obviously really good for all the EA games. I've got the new Dead Space I really want to play. Also, it's got like Crash Bandicoot on it, the remake, which is cool. You said about that controller to play them on. If I can't get it working, sure. I think I must need software. You think you wouldn't need it, but maybe I do. I don't know. But literally, the biggest game is coming to PC, and I need a controller for it. And you're all thinking, Mikey, what is the biggest game? Surely you talk about Space Marine 2. And no, I'm not. I'm actually talking about the most requested game that has been demanding a PC port forever. And it's gone on so long that the fans are doing it themselves. Because Bloodborne is actually running on a PlayStation 4 emulator now. As you can see. Like, if you haven't been keeping up with the timeline, Bloodborne came out fucking years ago for the PlayStation 3. Alright? And then until like 3 weeks ago, when you emulated Bloodborne with the PS4 emulator, it was all a black screen. And then they made a recent breakthrough. Like 2 or 3 weeks ago, where they could only see the menu, but the menu loaded. Now, it's actually playing. It's actually playing. Now, it doesn't look the greatest, but it's running at 200 FPS and actually working. It's actually functional. Now, I don't think a lot of people realize just how big of a breakthrough this is. Because, like, emulating games is one of the... It's not an easy task. But the dedication to the people who are working on Bloodborne... Bear in mind, like, PS4 games in general are really hard to play. They've propelled the fucking... the emulation state by what feels like fucking 50 years. You know? Like, the increase in development for getting Bloodborne working, where it literally was a black screen, to actually playable, but the graphics aren't quite right, but running at 200 FPS, it's been a matter of weeks, you know? But, like, the development scale has been, like, it's like years of development within a couple of weeks, you know? They got so sick of Sony waiting for Sony. They got so sick of waiting for Sony that they decided to do it themselves. Exactly that. It's actually insane. Again, that sort of development, it doesn't look like much. It's like, oh, Mikey, the graphics are really shit. What are you talking about? The thing is with it is 2 weeks ago, it didn't work. They got to the menu and that was it. As soon as you went to character creator, it crashed. You know? But now it's actually working, albeit the graphics not quite right. But as soon as they figure out the issue, it's going to work fine. You know? And again, at that sort of FPS, it's crazy because it's a 30 FPS game. Because it's for the PS3. So, because people have been begging for a remake or a remaster. And it's just like Sony's never done it. And From Software, I think Sony owned the IP. Obviously, From Software developed the game. But I think they own the IP. And, like, they're just, like, sat on it for some reason. It's, like, free money, essentially. And I just don't think they want to give it up to anything other than Sony hardware. But now they're doing it themselves, you know? Someone's managed to at least get it functional to a point where the game is functioning. No, it's not perfect, but again, as I said, this is like years of development very quickly. In another week, you might be seeing fucking another update where it's like, oh yeah, the graphics are working. You know? In another 2 weeks, another month, you might be like, the whole game's ready. Just get the guy who made the D-Master to make a PS1 filter for it, right? That draw distance. Yeah, it's crazy. It's probably going to run better than it ever did. I assume Sony wants Bloodborne to be exclusive, but From Software wants it to be multi-platform. Yeah, exactly. Just like Demon's Souls is exclusive because Sony owned that one as well. But Bloodborne hasn't had a remaster. It's only had a port to the PS4. I don't know if you can play on the PS5. You might be able to. But people are desperate for a Bloodborne on PC or Xbox or whatever. And it looks like they're doing it themselves. So shout out to those. Shout out to Shad. You know? Like, as I said, like this comment it does it. How the fuck did they go from barely being able to load the menu to having the game run at uncapped FPS with broken graphics in a span of a few weeks? You know? In a week, be able to mod the Thomas attack engine ever found the gas going as God intended. So, like, literally, again, like, what was it like? I don't know if it's the same account. I don't know if this guy's. There's another video here. This is at 60 FPS. So, looks very similar. Don't think the sound's working yet. You can play Bloodborne on PS5. Okay. So, what we're saying is PS5 has one game, and it's a PS3 game. So that's at 60, then we got uncapped as well. Has this guy posted anything else about Bloodborne before? No. But I've been keeping an eye because there's like a bunch of Twitter accounts that are doing it. So that's very exciting. Very exciting for PlayStation, PC fans who finally want to play Bloodborne. Because I played Bloodborne a long time ago, and I'd really love to play again. I guess you don't need a capped frame rate because there's no durability, so you don't get that silliness. Yeah, potentially. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll see. We'll see. Definitely. But speaking of games, actual games that are coming out, we had Gamescom preview last night with a Space Marine 2 trailer. Didn't you never finish it? Yeah, exactly. I'd love to play it properly. I believe this is the final trailer before it releases, because it releases in less than 3 weeks. It looks fantastic. I know this is just a trailer, but it looks fantastic. It looks really good. Got the Thousand Suns there. Sneak peek. Heed the call of war. That's about it. That's about the whole trailer. That's all they want to do. It looks so good. It looks really good. It looks insanely good. Like, if you look at, like, the fucking... If the graphics are close to this... You know? If the graphics are close to this... Why is it not? Let me refresh it. There we go. Sorry about that, chat. Like, look at the fucking state of it. You know what I mean? What's happening? Why can't I skip through? That humming mean level bad. Yeah, the humming's weird. Yeah, I can't skip through frame by frame for some reason. Any ideas why? My keyboard's not working. I wanted to go through frame by frame, but it's not working. But, like, you know what I mean? Like, fucking look at the state of the Thunder. You just realize how small a Thunderhawk is as well. Try using the controller, it's not plugged in. You realize how small a Thunderhawk is, really. This looks like a Storm Raven. You got the Baneblade as well, that also looks more in scale. I wanted a frame by frame here, but... Oh. Oh, it is working. Maybe it's just because it's moving really slow. It doesn't look sick. You got like the fucking Crash Valkyrie. I don't work out what it says, but I don't think you can see. Is it just guardsmen getting slain up there? It looks like it. Yeah, it's just guardsmen. This looks mint. That as a thumbnail, insane. It looks so good. It's a shame we're not seeing a little bit more. I know people are like previewing the game now. I don't have it yet, so I'm not allowed. That looks like Titus with just a standard bolter. It looks like a light bolter almost. But like that as a thumbnail is glorious. That as a screenshot's mint. That's so nice. So good. You got like the fucking rubrics. You got the Zangors by the looks of it. Thinking back to you about my idea. No, not yet. It's a bit annoying. It's not working again. It's a Reaver bolter. Yeah, exactly. It looks like it, doesn't it? That's a carbine. Yeah, it looks like a carbine. I think what they've kind of done is rather than have like proper multiple classes, you know, they've kind of just gone all the different types of weapons are like different. There's like light weapons, like heavy weapons, you know. For some reason, this is really hit and miss. Like that as a screenshot as well is really nice. That's Warhammer, you know what I mean? That's Warhammer. BRB about to buy the Thousand Sons Combat Patrol for those rubrics. I hope it doesn't come have a bunch of goats. There's goats. They're greatest of all time, bro. Greatest of all time, clearly. But I hope I can get that controller working, because I'll use that on the stream when we play it in one sitting. The other reason Reavers exist is for people to make conversions with their helmets. Yeah, literally me making Death Company. Dude, I'm just so excited to see the scale of it, you know what I mean? Like, look at all the fucking tanks on there. You know, like the Lehman Russes, the Chimeras at the front, and then just fucking swarm of Nids. I'm so curious to see how they're going to handle it, because, like, Nids are just so overwhelming. Like, obviously, we've seen some bits. I've tried to avoid a lot of it, though, but I'm like, how are they going to handle the big battles without you just being like, look at all this cool battle that's happening over there, and you're fighting 5 of them here? You know? Very curious, very curious. But another trailer they showed off at Gamescom is called Secret Level, which is the new Prime Video series made by the people who made Love, Death, and Robots. Now, this is what's exciting. This is exciting as well. This is coming out in December. It's also related. Look it out because I want to do my own reaction. Yeah, fair, mate. This is also related to Space Marine 2. What? The Wokes have cancelled Amazon Prime? The feminist agenda cancels Amazon Prime show. Henry Cavill is out of the running. Shut the fuck up, you cunts. Here it is. Warhammer. It's not all Warhammer, but this is essentially, it's like a 15-part like anthology of like loads of different video games made into animations. And there's a few here. I'm just like, fucking, I'm pog champion. All right, I'm coming. No, they're making basically a small series and taking lots of different video games and making episodes out of them. As we know, the first one being Space Marines. All right, it's supposed to be based on Space Marine 2, but I don't know what those enemies are supposed to be. What are they? Are they gene stealers? That would make sense. But they've got swords. Are these Zangors? Maybe Zangors make sense. Ah, yeah, definitely Zangors, because you can see a Zangor head here under my head. You see a Zangor head there, look. I was like, oh, more Tyranids. Interesting. Oops. Key's fucking not working. Yeah, definitely Zangors. As you see the horns on them now. So it's going to be Thousand Suns versus Ultramarines. Makes sense with the teal blue innards. Also true. So I think that's just a generic Space Marine. I don't think that could be Titus. He's got the chain. But I think it's left intentionally obscure. You know? The lighting effects are sick. The lighted effects are very good. I don't think this is made by... I don't think this is made, or like even in part with the Warhammer Animation Studio. This is by the people who make... or making the show as a whole. Looks like you got like a blade guard on the left. Can you see? With the iron halo, giant backpack, giant shoulders, and a sword. Is it Henry Cavill? It's all Henry Cavill. You should get Alex back on to recreate the game and episode. Yeah. I got stuck then. I was wondering who you went out. Is this all Prime Show is ever going to be? No, this is like a... I think this is like a tester. But, no, this is like a... like separate. You know, I think they'll use this as a tester, as a proof of concept. But, yeah, it's not... it's not... This isn't what it was all building up to be. This has probably got Henry Cavill involved, but not Mega. They made an animation of your battle report. Yeah, bring some Zangors, Alex. We'll have another game. But yeah, it's by the people that make Love, Death, and Robots, which I've not seen, but supposed to be really good. But yeah, I think that does look like Titus, because he's got the same shoulder pad. It's just with the blue shit all over his face, you can't quite tell. But you got like a blade guard. He's Unit 3. He's got his chain. You can see he's got the Lieutenant helmet on. Yeah, that's Titus. So it's basically based on Space Marine 2. I'm trying to see what they're dragging. UV blacklight, literally. This is probably like some sort of artifacts the show's about. It's a big box, literally. But yeah, it looks like you've got two Blade Guard type-esque dudes. Company champions, maybe. And then Titus walking away. It's a very cool shot, that one. It's a very cool shot. But this goes very fast, so you're going to have to, like, look. But the one I'm excited for is Armored Core.
It's time.
Who looks like to be played by fucking Keanu Reeves. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Chat, you're going to have to tell me what game this is. Oh, what it's based on. Oh, this one. Oh, this one. Outer Worlds. Oh, that makes sense. Who's this guy? That's a Space Marine. Okay, we don't know who this guy is. That's a Space Marine because he's got the service studs. And I think someone said that potentially Giga Chad meme. Oh yeah, it is Giga Chad. I think so. Someone just said that Idris Elba might be playing a character, so maybe this is Idris Elba, if that's the case. Again, you got the service stud, so that's definitely the close-up of a Space Marine. It's kind of like if you know. That one, I honestly thought that was Tau, but I don't know what game it's from. At first, I was like, "Oh shit, that's Tau." Also, reflection in his eyes. Let's have a look. Oh no, incoming right-wing grifter racing if you have a person of quality Space Marine. Literally, cunts. It's like a screen of some sort. I think it's left intentionally vague. Maybe that's what's inside the box they're pulling, you know? If they're like dragging a box around, maybe that's what's inside. Either. But this is where it's all very quick. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. That looks basically like fucking Game of Thrones. That is fucking Armored Core. Armored Core did something to my fucking brain chemistry. My brain doesn't work the same anymore. My eyes have been opened. I'm so excited for this. If this is about Raven, it's going to be so sick. Because you got the Armored Core there. That's the robot there. Which I think it is. I think it's about Raven. If you played Armored Core, you're not on about. I'm so excited for it. And it looks like Keanu Reeves. Would you say that you're pilled on Armored Core, literally? Have you always been into the lore of Armored Core? I have, mate. Ever since Armored Core 6, 3 months ago, when I played it for the first time. After I finished Elden Ring, Big C said, play Armored Core. And I was like, go on then, I'll give it a go. And then my brain's been different ever since. What else do we have? That looks like Space Marine. Or it could be Outer Worlds, I'm not sure. I was like, Warp, but then it's like just a guy, so maybe that's Outer Worlds again. I'm trying to figure out which game's which, right? That looks sick. I presume that's God of War. Yeah, I know it's 15 different games. It's an anthology. I'm saying I don't know what game it is. I'm saying I don't know which one it is. Ah, D&D. Oh, yes, of course. They're doing a D&D, aren't they? Big C, if you didn't see this and get fucking hyped, I know what's wrong with you. That's fucking... It's gotta be a Raven. A Raven. Maybe not the Raven. That looks so good as well. Like, who is that? Is that a previous Raven? That's the dragon. Okay. That makes sense. Oh, fuck me. That looks so good. I can't wait for the animated PC backgrounds of this. Oh, shit. I need to see it. I'm actually a little bit more excited for this than what I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, bro. I'm very excited for this. I hope the episodes are like long. I hope they're not like 15-minute episodes or something. I hope they're a good 30 minutes to an hour. That's Mega Man. Pretty hyped for that. Watch Love, Death and Robots. I probably will. Izangi. I don't know what this one is either. Yo, Angron! Thanks for the 11 months, bud. Really appreciate it. Can you watch Love, Death and Robots? Not right now. I'm streaming. It's pretty hyped to see God of War as well. I'd never played a God of War game. I've never touched them. They're 10 to 20 minutes. Fuck's sake. Here we go. Back to Space Marine. Was that Kratos in a normal city? No. It's just this bit is cut really fast. Oh, wait. Don't think he was. Oh, shit. Maybe. Wait, what the fuck? There's cars, yeah. What the fuck? Dad of War. Excuse me? This is why we're going through frame by frame, chat. What the fuck's going on here? Why is God of War on Fargate? Why did that more? They have a PlayStation episode. Maybe it's just a big load of their characters. Ah. Okay. So it's like that's literally just a collection of characters fucking about. That'd be fucking like Pixel, won't it? That's going to be fucking Pixel the movie again. That's a beautiful shot, that one. So here we go. 40k again. We've got what looks like a dead Rubric or a dead Zangor on the floor. Chopped up by what I presume is Titus. With fucking everything crumbling behind. There's like there's like 6 frames. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 4 frames. That's it. Tactical corpse. We got another zip through. Oh, baby. Oh, shit, son. 2 frames of Armored Core, but I'm hyped. I wonder if it's about... He's got to be about Raven. The Raven call sign. That's probably D&D, I imagine. That's Armored Core again. And it's Keanu Reeves, bro. Is it actually Keanu playing Raven in Armored Core? Holy fuck. It looks sick. It looks so good. I have no idea what that is. I do not care. Frame by frame. Oh, Space Marine? No. Mega Man. Okay. Close. Power armor. Close. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Found it. Running. Bolter. Titus. Chains. Running towards what? A small car? They're not Zangor. They're not Zangor. What is that? Are they orcs? Bro, that's a Boomdacker Snazwagon! Look, you can see the grot on it, and you can see there. Oh, then again, that's a cultist. Wait, what? That looks like an orc car. They have GSC logos on the pikes. Oh, maybe. But that looks like a Chaos Cultist, that guy. Right? Pointers start at the top of one of the poles. I think it's too unclear. Because that looks round. That looks like a GSC logo. But then it looks like a Boomdacker Snazwagon. It's probably just a Zinch. It's probably Zinch, yeah. Don't see anything else here? No. A cultist car. A cultist known for having cars. It could be a Iron Zinch. You see a Nurgle logo behind the Star one? No, you can't. There's no Star one. Or Borderlands car. Maybe. Is it going to be like a huge crossover, do you think? Because that's what I'm starting to think. Because it doesn't look like anything 40k related. When you think you feel no pain against a tank shock. Because you have whatever's nearby. Yeah. You're right. This is just the first 30 seconds of the Marine episode. The main story is Admech power washing his arm. Cultists have vehicles in the law. That would make sense. Maybe it's a cultist car then, you know? They just fucking runs into and just says, get fucked. Yeah, it's got to be... I thought it was a boondocker because I saw that. And I was like, that's an orc snazwagon. And I thought that was a snotling or something, or a grot. But when you get here, you're like, yeah, that's a cultist with a hood on. You know what I mean? Okay. Dragon. Not sure what that is, but it looks cool. There's one that one's like a completely different style of animation. Have you noticed? It's very Telltale Walking Dead. Mediocre hobbies. How you doing, bud? Thanks for tuning in. Hope you're doing well. I hope your 14-hour stream went all right the other day. I dropped in a couple of times to say hi. The Saifu one looks like game art style. Yeah, literally. What Saifu? That's D&D, yeah, definitely. This one just looks like fucking Call of Duty. I don't know what that one is, but it looks cool. Very Game of Thrones-esque. Yeah, all I'm doing is I'm showing is I've not watched Love, Death and Robots. That's all I basically keep telling people. Every time I say something, everyone's like, yeah, Love, Death and Robots is the same. I'm like, fuck's sake. I haven't seen it. I don't know. Oh my god, the soldiers about to shoot Kratos. No, they're not. No, they're not. It's just the same street, though, to be fair. There's no shot of Kratos, you fucking cunt. Fucking bastard. Baited me. That's Tiamat, innit? Is that Tiamat? From D&D? The dragon? What do they call it? Five-headed Chaos Dragon in Yu-Gi-Oh? So good. Looks so sick. Ah. Warhammer. Unreal Tournament. New World Avendum. PlayStations. That's why Kratos is in New York. Kratos' big trip to the big city. I don't think these are all going to be stealth pilots. 100% Kai. If any of these are successful, they'll build on them. You know? Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Okay, we got a Navigator. I think that's the last thing we got. A Space Marine talking to what looks like a Navigator as well. Pac-Man, yeah. Pac-Man's at the end, bro. Don't know what that is. That looks sick. That Space Marine as well. Is that a statue of Gulliman? Not a Navigator, not got a third eye. Oh, what is it then? It's a skeleton in the spacesuit, the old Pac-Man joke. I don't know what Pac-Man joke that is. That looks like a statue of Gulliman and a Space Marine, probably Titus, being like, Soz dad. Daddy, sorry. A sanctioned psycho. Okay. Okay, not a Navigator. Yeah, that's definitely a statue of Goldman. Probably Titus out of his black suit. Such a great shot, that, isn't it? The over the topness of 40k captured in one image. That'd be good as printed on a bookmark. 100%, dude. Titus thirst trap. Warhammer gets the closing shot because you know that's the big money. And then Giga Chad's back. What game's this? The guy with the robot hand. I can spam so fast. Secret level. It looks really good. It looks really, really cool, actually. I think just in general, like even if you're a Warhammer fan, obviously you're going to be excited. But just in general, it looks really good. But yeah, if you didn't know, chat, this is Pac-Man. Look. That's Pac-Man. It's a sci-fi Pac-Man. But it's going into something. You can't put that imagery on screen. You do this and you go, what the fuck's that? And then you do that and it's like, yeah, it's Pac-Man. Titus asking why GW killed off his Deathwatch brothers. Hilarious. Ah, it looks great. It looks so good. I'm so excited for it. I'm so excited for it. That looks really, really good. And again, it's like a test run. It feels like to what they want to do with Amazon Prime shows as like exclusive shows, and I feel like this'll be like right, GW, we've proved the concept, we want to continue or whatever. Or they'll be like, well, this is our concept going forward, look what we've already proven. And vice versa. Games Workshop will be like, look how rabid our fan base is when you put out a 15-minute episode. I mean, a narrative twist whereby it'll be a horror episode shown from the ghost perspectives. They try and hide the horror that is Batman. Also true, yeah. Very true. It looks really sick, anyway. Looks really, really sick. Very excited for it. Very, very excited. We got some more stuff to go over, though. I'm just quickly catching up with my emails, just in case I miss anything important, because I have a fucking loads through. Okay. Okay. Nothing too big to worry about. I need to do that. Just gotta quickly send an email. Sorry, chat. Wednesday stream, check emails. I've had 19 emails, which is obviously quite alarming. I've ordered something this morning that I said to ship, and now they want to pay. It turns out I haven't paid for shipping. I'm going to quickly grab my drink, and then we'll continue, okay? Just a quick drink. We got more drama to talk about. Big drama. I'm back. I wanted to talk about the AI shit, but we've got fucking games to talk about. Okay. Okay. So there's been loads of games that have been shown off. And one you might have been talking about is Black Myth Wukong. This actually came out yesterday. It looks bin. It looks beautiful. It looks like a Souls-like. It's right on my street. It looks insanely cool. And I'm like, probably going to buy it. It looks like a mixture of like Dark Souls and God of War. So it came out yesterday. You might be like, Mikey, why are you talking about a game that came out yesterday? well, what was quite interesting is the email that the marketing team used for Black Myth Wukong. Which is very, very interesting. There's a marketing email to basically everyone who could like preview the game and stuff like that. They said an email was sent from the Black Myth Wukong marketing team to tell content creators must not include feminist propaganda or use what are called trigger words such as COVID-19. Because this game, I don't know what the name of the publisher is, but it's Hero Games, which is a Chinese game company, which doesn't happen very often. A lot of the games that you play are usually American or European. There's not many games that come out of China, and they had some very strict rules, all right, in how you could cover or basically not include, cover, talk about, suggest, or anything like that. The email, which its social media feed was sent a number of content creators by a representative of Chinese game companies Hero Games, was verified by IGN over the weekend for a source who asked not to be named. It includes a Steam key to pre-download the game on PC ahead of the release, and a link to a Google document that outlines the do's and don'ts for content creators who intend to cover Black Myth Wukong during its August launch period. There is one entry in the do's category, enjoy the game. However, there are 5 entries that say in the don'ts category: do not insult other influencers or players, fine. Do not use offensive language or humor, also fine. Do not include politics, violence, nudity, feminist propaganda, fetishization, fair, can understand this one, feminist propaganda, and other content that instigates negative discourse. Do not use trigger words such as quarantine or isolation or COVID-19. And then do not discuss content related to China's game industry policies, opinion news, etc. So if you just tuned in, hi Kirioff, this is the email that was sent to content creators who are covering Black Myth Wukong that came out yesterday. Don't include violence and hack and slash. I think you can kind of get it, like offensive language and humor, fair enough. Talking about violence, you know, like talking about real life violence, also fine. It's just the mention of feminist propaganda and COVID-19, actually crazy, actually so funny. Which led to lots of funny tweets, obviously. I could uninstall Twitter off my phone, but I can never truly leave Twitter, because it led to the title of the highest viewed Black Myth Wukong stream, which is by Moon, a great content creator. COVID-19 isolation, Taiwan is a real country, feminism propaganda. It's just so funny. So funny. What's this? Some guy keeps trolling the chat. Trail of Tears, Jim Crow segregation, human rights, Citizens United, safety, high-speed rail, strong mass line, Republic of Hawaii, 13 colonies, Vietnam, Afghanistan, Iraq, Edward Snowden, Scientology, school shooting, LV Music Festival. What the fuck? And then it also led to Looking Coffee, like Chinese Starbucks, had a collab with Myth Wukong as its retail stores were offered a discount on beverages and branded merchandise, such as posters, carry-out bags, cup and sleeves. Demand was so high, merchandise couldn't be restocked for 15 days. As you can see by Looking Coffee, and Paul Tassi says, please don't mention feminism or COVID as you pick up your coffee. Which has been funny. It's been very funny. But it's also become one of the most played games of all time on Steam. Which I've seen loads of tweets. I don't have any examples right this second. But I've seen loads of tweets of people saying, oh, I can't wait for like in 2 months' time. Because basically, like, the Steam record charts, like Black Myth Wukong is like rose right to the top very quickly. It's had like 1 million concurrent players, which I don't think happened. It doesn't happen very often, you know. The beginning of the year, they had like people like games like Pal World break that record, and then it like slowly died off. And then Black Myth Wukong out of nowhere is well, it feels like out of nowhere. It's been on a game that's been in development for like 5 years. Black Myth Wukong comes up and like rose straight to the top ranks of Steam, saying like fucking it's one of the most played games of all time. And then I saw loads of people also saying it's gonna be crazy in 3 weeks, and everyone's saying the drop off of Black Myth Wukong because everybody's finished the game and people are gonna be writing articles about Black Myth Wukong saying it's fucking a dead game, it's dead on arrival. Which it didn't take them 3 weeks, it took them 12 hours. Because Black Myth Wukong drops nearly 2 million plays in several hours by PC Games N, whatever this website is. Because the game is absolutely huge in China. And they posted this article in the middle of the night of China. Because I didn't know Chinese people needed to sleep. So they're already trying to fearmonger Black Myth Wukong about dropping players because people went to sleep. God, the level of journalism in the world these days is just stupid. It's just so stupid. The land of China got bad times. I went to a movie premiere not long ago, and at the end of the credits, everyone walked out. Definitely gonna be a flop. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the stats, shall we? Guys, the game fell off. It went from 2 million players to 300,000. Guys, it fell off. It's a dead game. Oh my God, it's only got 1 million. Yesterday it had 2.5 million or 2.25 million. It fell off. But yeah, the game's absolutely massive in China, supposedly, you know? Like, there's no real way to determine, like, where people are playing, I don't think. Or like very easily accessible like SteamDB. But yeah, the game's absolutely massive in China, so you're gonna see huge spikes as people go to bed and then wake up again. You know, this will be like early morning. Well, I don't know the time zone in China, but like this is like late at night. This is early morning, you know. But as you can see, it's like crazy meteoric rise when it came out. And then it got like went to 2 million, then it dropped to 300,000, and then yeah, it's literally because it's in the middle of the night and people are trying to report it as news. It's just fucking so dumb. It's so dumb. Let's have a look at the engagements. Gaming journalists when the sun sets in China and Chinese people go to sleep. Actually, this is the most played 24-hour peak. It's literally double Counter-Strike 2, which is obviously the most popular game. Isn't it interesting? Everyone climbed on the article. Yeah, if you actually read it, they're just trying to get your attention with the title. Yeah, that's the thing there. They're just stupid. Why do they need to report on it like it's news? So yeah, top 100 most played games. It's number 3 already. And it came out yesterday. So it's pretty interesting. Definitely interesting. It looks like a really good game. But the feminist propaganda, actually hilarious. Actually hilarious, chat. What is crazy about the numbers is that when China goes to bed, the rest of the world was playing is only 300k. I think 300k is still obviously quite a lot of people, but yeah, it's definitely, it just shows you the population of popularity. The popularity population is mostly a Chinese market. You know? It's great because now they can re-upload the same article every 2 weeks for 6 months. Anyway, that's your little bit about Black Myth Wukong. Very funny story. Very, very funny. Feminist agenda, Taiwan's real. China's a dictatorship. And what else can we say? COVID-19 isolation. Right, okay, the final big story. Okay. You might remember a couple of months ago, I put out a video called The Worst Interview in Warhammer. Regarding a little chap called Neil who used artificial intelligence to win a golden demon, to win silver, as I think, if I remember correctly. Anyway, they went on a little show called The Painting Phase. Painting Phase are good friends of mine. We criticised the video. We criticised the interview. There's a little bit of blame put towards Painting Phase, but it was nothing too harsh. It was kind of like, you know, kickback, and that's all it was, which there was none of. But, you know, we all make mistakes. But the main problem is Neil, the person who used AI to win Golden Demon, tried to go up and explain that using AI is really complex. He took over 200 prompts. And everyone who disagrees with what he did by using stolen artwork to win an art competition are just virgins. All right? Just big fat virgins, and anyone who disagrees is just stupid, you know? I'm not going to listen to the people online, as I talk on a podcast online. They're all just online virgins, clearly. Well, guess what? Games Workshop are virgins too, because they've updated Golden Demon entry guidelines when it comes to Spiel Essen, which is happening in October. Yeah, the 6th of October. Thursday to the 6th of Thursday to Sunday in October, which is the next big Golden Demon event for Europe. So there's not one in the UK this year. There's been one at Adepticon, and there's one at Spiel Essen, and they've updated the category guidelines. And guess what? Some funny ones. Now, when we were talking about it, because obviously when we're talking about Golden Demon, the main thing that you're entering is the miniature on a base, on a plinth or whatever, and printed backdrops or people using pictures behind the miniature are very, very common. And a big argument when I was like saying you shouldn't use stolen content to make AI backdrops was, well, it's the miniature that counts. It's actually just the miniature, not actually the backdrop. The backdrop could be anything. And I was like, AIR is cringe, all right? AIR is stealing. There's literally, last week we covered a big lawsuit that has gone into discovery, because there's grounds for artists to sue companies such as Midjourney, which is what Neil was using. There's grounds for discovery because the judges put it forward and say, yeah, we actually think there might be a copyright infringement here, because AIR is stealing pretty much all of the time, all right? There's very exclusive cases when it's not. Papa Pariah, thanks for the 10 gifted, dude. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted, you fucking legend. I hope you're doing well. Thank you, mate. Really appreciate it. If you've just been gifted a membership, make sure you say thank you to Papaya Pariah. And make sure you join our Discord by typing !Discord. And now we are 11 members away from hitting the giveaway goal today. So if you'd like that for Trigger, then please consider becoming a member yourself if you've not just been gifted one. And if you've just been gifted one, make sure you say thank you. Thank you, mate. Really appreciate it. Let me have a quick sip. A little sip. If you're a great name, you can't afford it, maybe ask someone to snipe you. Say, please give me a membership, please. Please. Fuck AIR. You know what, Papaya? I totally agree. I totally agree, dude. You're a fucking legend. At this rate, Mikey's hair needs to be a certain shade of orange. What, papaya flavored? I highlighted it myself. I think it came out alright. I think I didn't do. Me and Georgia didn't do a great job, but it came out alright. Got most of it. Got a lot at the back rather than the front. I wish I'd done more at the front. What a hero, exactly. It's the fact that he literally said he cheated in the past, admitted he was cheating, and that he regretted getting caught this time. No, I agree. I agree. Again, if you've just been gifted, make sure you say huge thank you. Steve, Jade, Great, Forest, Legion, Brew, Goose, Tay, Matthew. Make sure you say huge thanks. I remember being very angry and yelling at Travarian in the stream for defending him. Yeah, Travarian was very much defending the printed backdrop malarkey. But, as I said, Neil was using stolen artwork to generate his artwork. He said it was very hard to type jungle background 200 times in a row. All right? I've been over it. I've criticised him loads. The point being is if you want to catch up with the full that, there's a video you can go watch. But they've actually added a new thing. Entries must be hand-painted. Digitally painted or paint-printed entries are not permitted. Okay? So now if your thing includes a backdrop, you have to paint it yourself. You can't just print it. Okay? If it's part of the display, people will consider it and be biased towards it, even if you're supposed to be looking at the miniature. If you add anything to the background, if it's printed with just a normal printer, it adds to the display. If it doesn't do anything, then why did you put it on the model? Okay? But now what they've said is you can't have anything that is printed. It must be hand painted by hand. All right? But they've also called out the other issues, you know? Am I allowed to enter a miniature sculpted by someone other than myself or Games Workshop? And the answer is no. This would be considered a joint submission. So like we saw with a couple of previous entries, they would get other people. I think the winner of the Slayer Sword this year won a Golden Demon the year before by using other people's miniatures and painting them up and being like, here we go. This is mine now. There is the Iron Warrior, which had like a custom servo arms, custom weapons, custom helmet, which are all 3D printed, and they were designed by someone else that they then entered into Golden Demon. This is now not allowed. You have to enter, you can only enter something that you or Games Workshop made. This is a great change. This is a great update. Because I think if you're entering a skill-based competition using other people's skills, whether stolen or paid for, is not on. That's so stupid. I don't know why we had to have this conversation. But like, I don't enter Golden Demon. I have entered Golden Demon. I'm not good enough to win Golden Demon. But I think if you could enter a skill-based competition, using other people's talents shouldn't be allowed. And I don't know why it was. And people winning Golden Demons and Slayer Swords for it. But finally, they've also called out Neil himself. Am I allowed to use artificial intelligence to generate any part of my entry? No. No ifs, no buts, no nothing, no. So as you can see, basically the things we've seen win in the past few years won't be allowed to enter anymore. No artificial intelligence, no printed backdrops, no nothing. No AI 3D models to then go print out and paint yourself. AI generate me a brick that I can put on the base or a rock that I can miniature can stand on. No, you can't do that. Can you get someone else to sculpt for me? No, you can't do that. Can I print a backdrop? No, you can't do that. Well done, GW. 3 great little updates. They're probably the 3 most important ones. I'm sure there's a couple of other updates in there that we've not they've changed. But no printed backdrops, because that's stupid. No AI, because you're stupid and a thief. And no getting someone else to sculpt it, because you're supposed to be doing it yourself, you know? So yeah, great changes from GW. Like, lots of nice little updates. And I think these are all needed. And I do think kicking up a fuss about people using AI art has made a solid change. So thank you to everyone who watched the video, who shared it and spread the word. I don't think I was the one who had AI art banned from Golden Demon. But let's just say me kicking up a fuss definitely made some people talk at some places. I'll just say that much, all right? They said, oh, I knew you'd be onto this. And I was like, you know what? You're right. Of course I was. And I actually think Neil did himself no favors by going on the painting phase, you know? I honestly think he did himself no favors by going on the painting phase. A lot of people were very silently angry, but then when it came out, and like he came on the podcast, and then I covered it, and loads of other people covered it, and it kicked it back up again. That's when people started saying, well, we need to do something about this now. It might have been in the works, but something they needed to consider, but definitely kicking up a fuss about it. And after he went on the podcast and called everybody virgins, did himself no favors. He just came across as an arsehole. And I think that's had a direct result in changing the pack, you know? You were the loudest. I was quite loud about it, definitely, you know? Silently, people are very loud about it. Yeah, some people on Twitter and stuff like that, don't get me wrong. There's a good few people that are loud about it on Twitter. But, like, the thing is with it is when the competition is getting negative press, the competition was getting negative press, and then the guy who caused the negative press comes out again and kicks it all back up again. You know? Like, it's only gonna just, like, raise an issue and show you that, like, oh, actually, there's a really big issue here. We need to deal with it. And again, from like, insider knowledge, all I'll say is, oh, of course you had to cover it. Looks like we need to do something about it. You know? Nobody does himself any phase by going to painting phase. Painting phase are really good guys. They just made a cock up with that episode, you know? Pat and Jeff are both great people. And Ross is nice too. I forgot that Ross was there. I forgot about Ross. No offense, Ross. Love you. He's faux hammer. He's not painting phase in my mind. That's why. Well, damn, my 3D painted print can't be entered now. Yeah, it's also banned 3D printing in color. It's a bit bonkers considering Neil has a skill to win without using AI. Now, I think we've kind of gone over it a lot, but I think it was just a kind of I want to be a knobhead type vibe. But yeah, he was still using stolen artwork. It was the artwork was made by someone else. And now he can't do that. Thank God. So great job, Games Workshop. A good couple of changes recently. Now just please tell us when you update our game so I can keep up with it. All right. I think that's everything. We did that pretty well, actually. We did it in literally 2 hours. We had way more stories to cover. I feel like we gave everything room to breathe. Would never have this when Peach was there. Well, true. AOS just got a rules update. Are you fucking joking? Are you actually joking? Are you kidding me? AOS got an update. Holy shit. No, they've all been updated. All the faction packs have been updated. I can't do this, chat. Where's my preview with a list of what's changed? What do you mean? What do you mean every pack's been updated? I can't do this. I can't do this. What's changed? It's not going to be in pink. It's not going to be in pink, chat. It's not. Oh, fucking hell. Let's go to Hex Raids. What's changed? Have these changed? Chat. Oh, chat. I can't do this today. I can't have random updates with no fucking thing telling me what to look at. What's the difference? What's changed? Chat, what's changed? If hex rates haven't changed, what has? The top of the changes page has changed. The battle profile doc. No, this is July. Have I not got the new one? It's not going to be in pink, chat. Rules update as of August 24th. Has the Gravetide been nerfed? No. Chat, I don't know what's updated. I so hope Nighthawk have been nerfed though, because Toby sold his Iron Jaws to me and then started paying Nighthawk, and I was like, that's a stupid idea. They're gonna get nerfed. Chat, I don't have the original PDFs. What hasn't been updated? Bone Reapers haven't, right? Where's Bone Reapers? I know they have been updated. I don't have the original to do a comparison. Has anyone got the original documents? You have them all? Do you have the original? Because I can do a PDF comparison. All the highest and lowest rated armies got to change. Pretty much every army got to change, bar its destruction and a couple of chaos. Dad, can you send me these? I can't believe that another fucking update and no article. What are people supposed to do? I wonder if the app's going to update soon. Let me check. I don't have my auto updates on anymore. They had an update 2 hours ago. Doesn't say what's changed in terms of logs, though. What's your email? Can you not send them on Discord? Or do I send it to hellstormwargaming@gmail.com? They update with no warning because I did it earlier. They fucking deserve a moan. It's fucking stupid. I've had no update. I've had nothing. It's so frustrating because what if I'd filmed a really big video yesterday and then they go, oh yeah, now's an update. So it's already out of date. The FAQ's up to date. None of these have changed. None of these have changed. Allegedly. But how are you supposed to know? That's July. That's just a reference, doesn't matter. This is the important one, but this is July. Can I change it to 8? Oh. Where's files? Content uploads. That's the images. Some of the pages have July 2024. Some have August. Really? That is the dumbest way to do it ever. Oh yeah, look. 2024. August 2024. August 2024. August. 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 Oh no, these all have August. They haven't changed this many. So it's just Seraphon that's the odd one out. Cheers, Nick, but I'm just looking for like an overall change log. Other than just random screenshots. Emailed you. Thanks, Deck. Right, chat. Deck has sent us a bunch of files and we can do a PDF comparison. I won't, dude. Don't worry. I'm trying not to dox myself. Download. How big is this file? It won't download. Why won't it download, bro? It's not changing fucking AOS file sizes. Deck is not downloading, bro. Is it definitely uploaded? Come on! Give me the file! Give it to me! Give! There we go, it's downloading. Trying to scan it. So what you can do, chat, is you can add stuff like here to PDF. Okay? Old and new, and it'll show you the differences. Why is everyone trying to email me? Send it to me on Discord. That's what it's there for. Chat, it's downloading really slowly. It's really slow. We're going to get there eventually. One day. Right, let me start downloading these anyway. Talk amongst yourselves. Is it going to show you on the page of the new date? Yeah, but it'll also show me anything else that's changed. Can you just got a work PC? God damn it. Deck, what is this every PDF? I don't want to download loads if you've not got access to them. I'm just like fucking downloading all the PDFs. So I can upload them. Every faction pack and corals. Okay. Download Nighthaunt. Just to confirm that I can get into portion of the talent program by Citadel GW Miniatures Designers. Nice, mate. Congrats. That's really cool. I like to archive Warhammer rules. I appreciate it. Just the file's taking ages. Did you get the board action review book? I did. I looked at it a couple weeks ago. Last week? Week before? Can Space Marines run Tactical Squad? Yeah, I'm like 9% sure they can, yeah. Like 90% sure. Right, the 4th... Right, okay, that's downloaded. Oh, they're not named. They keep killing me. They're not named. Oh, for God's sake. There's all just random names. No. There's only Sylvaneth and Slaves of Darkness that have got the right names. No. No, don't do this to me. I've clicked on that one twice now. Where's Nighthaunt? Where's Nighthaunt? Oh my God! Ah! You've named 3 of them! Ah! Stormcast! Stormcast, the main change is the picture at the front. Right, okay, what's this one? Stormcast. Old file. That file is too big! What? What? Okay. You can see the art in the app. I don't want to use the app. Right. Compare the text. Wait, what? Is this the fucking... Daniel, thanks for the gift, dude. Wait, what the fuck is this document? Tome supplement? What have I downloaded here? Oh, this had a fucking huge change. It's a completely new fucking layout. What the fuck is this Stormcast one? Is this the battle tome? That's all the stuff that got made legends. Oh. Right, okay, that's fucking... What a waste of fucking time that was. I was like, holy shit, I'm onto something. What's going on here? Like you read chat. I am reading chat! You sent me fucking 25 files that are all unnamed. Right, Bone Reapers. Old. Bam. New Reapers. Bam. Okay. They found all the dates. Has anything changed? Aha. Soulbound Protectors. Each time you make a ward roll, and now it's an unmodified ward roll of 1. Okay, can you modify? Can you modify ward rolls? I don't think you can. GW, give me this as a document. That's all it changed? That's all it changed? Oh, for fuck's sake. What difference does that make? You can't... Can you even modify ward rolls? Oh, fucking no. I'm losing the plot. I'm honestly losing the plot. Where's Nighthawk Maggotkin? We can do that one. Don't compare. Also July to August. Yeah. Maggotkin. Old versus new. Show me, baby. Show me everything. Unlock your secrets. Edition. Battle traits. Blessed by the Plague Father. Pick one of the following effects. You cannot fix manifestation or terrain features to be a target. Give out, do mortal wounds. Oh, okay, so you can't make the feculent Nalmor explode anymore. Because I think what was happening was, I think sometimes like an objective can become a terrain piece. I think in Star Strike or whatever it's called, the terrain feature became the objective. Then you did mortal wounds. Imagine being the GW employee to pay to change July to August. That's it. That's the only change. For God's sake. Right. Deck, you better have fucking Nighthorn. You do. Old Nighthorn. New Nighthorn. July to August. Have they only changed the fucking... Allegedly, this has no changes. I thought the hex rate changed. I think can't read these. I can't fucking find the hex rate. I did a tournament over the weekend. Hey, Scopper. Starstrike mission means terrain can become an object, which is fun for Lumineth Shrine. Yeah, I think you can make it into the Feculent Nalmor then, can't you? Which is probably why they can't make them blow up anymore. Where are hex wraiths? Is it not telling me that change? Are hex wraiths even in this? I'm lost. Right, what page is this? It's detected that. Did I just miss it? Yeah, I missed it. It's there, look. What page is this? Doesn't say. Oh, there it is. I missed it, look. So that's all that's changed in Nighthaunt. Script to Mortis health. I don't think it did. I scrolled too fast. I think it's a 5. No, didn't change. It highlights it, can you see? Okay, what else have I got? I don't think Dental downloaded the Endless Spell update. We got old Fire Slayers there. I know I've got that one. I love PDF.com. Love that. I thought it was a real report. Never mind. Once a battle any charge phase, you can use ability. For the rest of the battle round, you can use running charge ability. Knights in the movement phase. Otherwise, it's the same. I suppose it lets you to run. I don't know why they've done that. So it forces you to keep them nearby, I guess. That's it. That's it. That's all they've changed there. Sylvaneth. Let me download Sylvaneth. Sylvaneth even here? Oh, yeah. Is it nice if they just updated the FAQ so we could see all the little changes? In addition, on page... What page is that? Page 19. Once per turn, any movement phase. Is that really a change? Are we really doing this? Oh, wait. Twist weld. Was any charge phase. Now it's once per turn, any movement phase. To reduce the charge. That's quite a significant change. That's the new Warcry warband, right? That's it. Should I try core rules? Oh, that hasn't been updated yet, has it? What a fucking farce this is. Why do I have to do this, by the way? You know? Why do I have to do this? This is ridiculous. Warcry Warband L. L plus ratio. Page 2. Can I do scroll sync? There we go. So advancing formation. You cannot pick the unit to be targeted ability more than once per turn. Move 3. Okay. Is that the only change? Why does anyone have to do anything? The point being is, why do I have to fucking use a PDF converter, ask Decknull to send me all the old rules because he just so happened to archive them all, and then download each new one and compare them on a PDF comparison thing, when ultimately Games Workshop should put out a document that tells me all the differences? This is their game they want me to play. You know? This is their fucking game. It's not mine. Right, who's next? Chat, shout up an army you want to see the changes of. What haven't we done yet? I don't care about these two. We don't have the original Endless Spells one, which I think is the big change. I've kind of done all the ones. Let's do Seraphon. Seraphon is FCG. That one. Tons of Bahamut. I don't think they've been updated. They're not updated yet. It might come later. Yeah, but it should be out now. They're going to publish this now. That should be out first. So the Agrodon. I saw a Scar Veteran on Agrodon. Place a rage token once per battle, any combat phase. Next to this unit, each friendly Agrodon unit wholly within 12. Now it's pick this unit and each friendly Agrodon to be the target. Add one. Does that just do nothing? I know. Add one to the attack character's companion weapons for the rest of the turn. In addition, place a rage token next to each target. Oh, so you get an additional companion attack. Which actually doesn't do anything, don't forget. I can email the original Endless Spells. Yeah, sure thing, Phil. It's annoying because of the fucking August, July things. You do have to scroll through loads. That's all that's changed. Skaven haven't changed. Let's have a look at Lumineth. DVM. They've added Lumineth Realm Lords to lightning fast reactions. Great. Isn't that it? I think that's it. Woo! Update, baby! Only Lumineth Realm Lords can use the Lumineth Realm Lords battle traits. That's crazy, bro. That's so crazy. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, I didn't mean to close that. Check Slaves to Darkness. Here's the old one. People using renowned and endless spells. Right, okay. Makes sense. Makes sense, bro. Slave to Darkness comparison. Here we go. This ability also affects companion weapons. Deck, they've listened to you, dude. Dude, they've listened. This ability also affects companion weapons. They got you, bro. Right, we've been sent the Endless Spells PDF, the old one. Gimme. Thanks everyone for sending the documents through. I should really back them up, but I just can't be fucking bothered. Download blocked. Why? Download, you fuck. There you go. I single-handedly fixed AOS, you did. You single-handedly gave us a way to actually fucking look at the differences. Right, baby, the big one. Probably the last one I'm going to bother looking at because this is a stupid job and GW should do this rather than me having to do it all the time. Rather than me covering for Games Workshop once again. They can suck a fat one. Okay. Old petrification. Oh, what am I doing? Did this what have they changed there? They've added a space. I don't think they have. Right. Ah, it thinks there's spaces everywhere. When there isn't. That's annoying. I have to read all these to make sure they're actually different. Yeah, it thinks it's adding spaces, but it's not. What the fuck? I appreciate doing this rather than me. You are so welcome. This is content, right? I can't believe no one's bothered becoming a member after all this effort. What are all these fucking random spaces, bro? This PDF's cooked. Half. Half. They're the same. What are you saying? Give me a real change, you cunts. Give me a real change. They booby trap the PDF to make it even harder to look at. They did. I hate this so much. Sacrifice is not different. Shut up. We're only halfway down the changes, and the changes being adding random spaces for some reason. We found one. We found one. A real one. The Louch on the Soul Seeker cannot end that move in combat. What the fuck? What do you mean? It's a move ability. It can't move in combat anyway. None of this is new. Flesh and flesh. Inflict and inflict. Why is it added random spaces? I hate my life so much. Kill me. Somebody kill me. I hate this so much. But can I end that move in combat? Who? The Purple Sun. It's a move ability. You can't move in combat. This is a stupid update. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, I missed a phone call. Thank God I can pick up my car today. In one direction. What's the difference? Just think if you'd said goodbye 30 seconds earlier, how different your afternoon would be. I know. I think about that all the time, actually. See, the pendulum swings. Why do you need to reference that? It says it can move a distance up to its move characteristic. It says how it moves. Why does it need to clarify it again? It says it moves this way, so why do you need to write it down again? Are people stupid? See, that says it can end in combat. What the fuck? This is all Moon Tyranid's fault. My 4-hour playlist has stopped playing. It's had enough. They removed the page number. That pretty much sums up how stupid they're finding out the updates in this are. They've got rid of the page number on the last place. Fucking kill me. Oh, give me an article. Give me an article. Give me a fucking a list of updates. Oh my God. I'm not going through anymore. Fuck this. All right. Fuck this shit. Right, I've had enough. I've had enough of stream today. Right, I'm gonna go pick up my car. For fuck's sake. That's gonna be so expensive. What's wrong with the car? So I drive a car, and as you know, lots of cars need coolant, and my car has been pissing coolant onto the floor, which is not where it wants to be. It actually wants to be in the car. So I realized it was leaking coolant, okay, when the car was hot. All right, I think I got a picture somewhere. Here's a picture of the floor in my car. This is coolant. Or actually, it's water because I kept topping it up. It was leaking out. In my car, I drive a Ford. Very common. Very common. The thermostat, which is basically the bit attached to the engine to keep it cool that goes, right, we need to pump water around, deforms when it gets hot. Okay, it's a very common problem. So I was like, when my car's running, when my car's off, it's fine. When it's running, it gets warm, it gets up to temperature. It leaks coolant onto the floor. And they were like, you know what? You know, we think that might be the thermostat's really common. I was like, you know what? That's what I think it is. I think when the car's getting hot, the thermostat's deforming and leaking water out. They were like, we'll get right on it. And I was like, when can I get that back? They were like, you can get it back today. That was Monday. And I was like, you know what? That's sick. Go pick it up Monday. Go back to stream. Anyway, they were like, oh, the parts haven't come in today, so we can't do it today. I'm like, right, okay, cool. Great. Cool. It'll be in tonight. It'll be done first thing Tuesday morning. Excellent. That's fine. I can manage, okay? Georgie, sorry, you're going to have to get the bus to work. They phoned me up Tuesday morning. Hey, we've replaced the thermostat. I realised there's a hole in the radiator. There's one of two jobs, because my brother's a mechanic, right? He doesn't work at, well, he used to be a mechanic. And there was two jobs. It was like, if it's the thermostat, that's fine. It's really common. It's cheap. If it's the radiator, that's really expensive. But I don't think it's the radiator. Turns out it was both. It turns out Mikey was like, it could be one or the other. Why don't we get both? So there's a hole in my radiator, and the mechanic was like, yeah, now the coolant's actually running through the radiator. We can see the steam coming out of it. I'm like, oh, golly gosh, that sounds nice. Maybe we can have a quick sauna on the way home. And he was like, no, you need to replace the radiator as well. And I was like, fucking brilliant. Why don't you fucking shoot me while I'm down as well? Why are you just waiting until I show me my nuts when you kick them this time? Huh? Why don't you let me get them out first so you can get a good look before you absolutely stamp on them? It's not the mechanic's fault. So anyway, that went from like a 200 quid job to triple the price in the space of one 30-second phone call. Anyway, so I'm going to go do that. I'm going to go do that now. So thanks for all the members. Really appreciate it. Thanks for all the members and hanging out. Your watch time helps me pay a £600 car bill. So thank you. Adult is expensive. Yeah, it's fucking annoying. Really fucking annoying. So yeah, so I'm going to go do that now. After Games Workshop just wound me up with the stupidest update possible. Wait, what? Wait, what? 600 quid for the radiator, that's not terrible. No, well, I've not gone for genuine parts. And again, I know the mechanics. But 600 quid is just like not 600 quid I wanted to spend the week after I booked Japan hotels and fucking the week before an event. But mine had a coolant leak, it cost nearly £1,000. Ah, fair enough. That's pretty brutal. That is pretty brutal. But 600 quid is not a small amount of money. Just want to put it out there. Just want to put it out there. 600 quid, very expensive. The time is not fun. No, exactly. Anyway, I'm going to stop moaning now. So thanks everyone who became a member. Really appreciate it. We didn't hit the giveaway goal, hence no marbles today. But maybe we'll hit it on Friday or Saturday when I'm back for 2 battle reports back to back. Or Sunday. I'm still working out who's playing. So I appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out. If you've been watching, really appreciate it. If you not become a member, that's also fine. You can also like this stream. You can share it with your friends. There's 55 views and 40 likes, and not all of you have bothered liking it. But if you can, that'd be really cool because it helps me in the algorithm. And leave a comment, and I'll try and get a video about this out later. But otherwise, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll catch you on Friday. All right, bye-bye now. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you all. Hopefully you enjoyed the news. There's lots to go over. God, an hour wasted. An hour. I finished an hour ago. We wasted another hour. God. Games Workshop, just give us an article next time. Stop making me do PDF compare.